Hi guys, today I'm here with one of everybody's favorite topics, my emergency wilderness survival kit. And first I want to say having an emergency kit does not make you some kind of wannabe Rambo weekend warrior type. If you're going out into wilderness areas, it's a very common sense, prudent thing to have. So that said, let's get right into it and look at what I have here. Alright, the bag that I carry it in, I got from the Pathfinder store. This is their canteen bag. Let's see if I can get a close up here. This is a very nice bag. It's a little bit heavy, but it's sturdy, it's tough, and I'm really liking it. It also gives me a lot of room for extras. Today, I wove a paracord strap for it. It comes with a nylon strap, but this right here is 65 feet of 550 paracord, and you know that's going to take you a long way if you ever need any cordage. 65 feet should do you for anything you need. In the back, let's see here. You think maybe I should have prepared it a little bit better, huh? In the back, I have a pruning saw. This is a Bahco Laplander. Very, very useful, important thing to have. I think everybody would agree with that. And Bahco is a very good quality saw. The one time you need it, you don't really want a saw that's going to break on you. Alright, let's open it up and get into the guts here. Okay, titanium cup. Let's see, I kind of wish I had somebody to film this for me. I'm sorry guys, amateur stuff, I know, it's amateur hour. But this is the Snow Peak Trek 700, and I found it to be an excellent cup. I use it in conjunction with my Nalgene. It's a great fit, nice and tight, doesn't wobble too much. I think it's a great cup and bottle set. And let's see, what other goodies do we have in here? The lid for the cup. We have two emergency space blankets. SOL, not the cheap standard Mylar. These SOL are definitely worth the extra couple bucks because they don't shred on you. Definitely worth the extra couple bucks there. And the reason I have two of them, one is to be used to waterproof a shelter. And these are the large size. They're not the single, they're the larger of the blankets. So you use one to waterproof your shelter, and the second obviously is for use as a blanket. Okay, one bandana. Always good to have. You never know what you're going to need a bandana for. This can be used for bandaging. It can be used for cleaning. The uses for your bandana are just endless. Okay. Let's see, what else do I have in here? Pack of needles. $1. Great for splinter picking, things like that. Doing repairs. Excuse me, just another inexpensive, lightweight thing to throw in there that could definitely come in handy. If you're out there breaking sticks for firewood and stuff, you can get a lot of splinters, and they can cause you some problems. Let's see. Okay. Next up on the list, emergency signal mirror. And I found a nice little leather case to keep it in, to keep it from getting scratched up. If I ever someday have to use this thing, I want it to be at its best, not all scratched up and marred up. I want it to really shine. Moving on along. Alright. Ferrocerium rod with a glow-in-the-dark handle. Got that from the Pathfinder school. It's a very good rod. I know some people don't like them. They say they're cheap, but I have no problem starting fires with them. For $5, it's good for me. SOL Slim Rescue Holler. Emergency whistle. Okay, here's another one of my favorites. Mini Inferno, also from the Pathfinder school. This stuff is great. It will burn under any condition. You get about 5 to 7 minutes of a flame about the diameter of this can and up to 6 inches high. It's going to really give you an advantage starting a fire. Also, the tin can be used to make char cloth with, so that's another big advantage. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot to mention, I put a Ranger band around there to keep the lid secure. A lot of people don't know, but rubber burns great as well. Doesn't matter if you get it wet, you just flick the water off it and it'll burn. Okay, next on the list, iodine. That's another essential. Iodine will treat your water and it will treat your wounds. You can't go wrong with a bottle of iodine. Here's one you probably haven't seen. This is just, oh, that's going to be hard to catch on camera. Let's get up there. This is just a little pencil sharpener that came from one of my kids' little pencil packs. And this is great for making curls for fire starting. It's a tiny little thing. It weighs nothing, takes up no space, but man, it makes some great, simple, easy curls. Okay, what else do we have? Magnifying lens, 6 power, I believe. I most definitely have started fires with these. Okay, so I can definitely start a solar fire with this lens. I know I've practiced with it. And last but not least, a very good quality compass. Let's open this bad boy up. Got some how-to that came with it. I just keep that paper as a little extra fire tinder. Now this actually has a lens built into it that will also start a fire. So I actually have 2 lenses that are capable of starting fires. And that is, I think, a 5 or 6 magnification. If you have any questions about any of these individual products, most of them have lots of YouTube videos out there talking about them. If those don't satisfy you, leave me a comment and I'd be glad to do a comment, or I'm sorry, I'd be glad to do a video on any of these individual components. There is one other thing that I'm going to add to this, and that's a fishing kit. So I think that pretty well covers it. I'd really love to know what you guys think. If there's anything you think there's too much or too little of, please let me know. Oh, and one last thing, it's not in this bag, but I always carry extra food with me. Snacks, food, whatever. Even if I'm on a day hike, I take extra food. Some people say that's not necessary. They're wrong. Take food. Being hungry stinks.